Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. This is day 56 of 1000. Hey, and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's really good to have you. For all my new viewers, this channel is all about investing money and being all in on Tesla no matter what. So join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. That's right, join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through the following. I'm going to share my day 56 portfolio with you. I'm also going to have a look at the Tesla and Nasdaq charts to see where the price may be headed to. And I'm also going to have a look at the MACD, RSI and Candlestick to see where the price may be headed to. So let's get into it. So it's day 56, 16th of February 22. I'm pleased to say that I've added some more Tesla shares to my portfolio. So I've added another 0.5967 shares to Tesla. So in total, I've got two portfolios, portfolio A and portfolio B. So in portfolio A, I've just got under 121 shares now. And in portfolio B, I've just got under 91 shares. So that's day 56, 16th of February 2022. So in total, I have just over 211 and a half shares in Tesla. My target is to reach 300 shares in Tesla. I've managed to get to 211 by dollar cost averaging over the last 20 months and buying during the dips. So I'm sure I'm going to get there sooner than later. So I'm 70.6% of the way there. I've got another 29.4% to go. So hopefully I'm going to get there as soon as possible. So that's the total number of shares that I hold in Tesla. So what's been happening to Tesla? So Tesla broke the 900 barrier and then it finished above 900 yesterday. Today is testing that 900 support. So the price is at 905.70. So if I multiply that by the number of shares that I hold, which was just over 211.5 shares, I get a total portfolio value of $191,691.67. So just over $191,500. At its peak, my portfolio was valued around $250,000. So it's gone down substantially, but I'm not too concerned because obviously I'm a long-term investor. My horizon is 1000 days. I intend to keep this position alive and open for 1000 days. I'm going to keep it no matter what. Even if the share price goes to like 500, I'm still going to keep it. I'm a long-term investor. My horizon is 1000 days. My purpose is to try and get to 300 shares in Tesla and build a position of 300 shares. And if my calculations are correct, I should be able to make $1 million in 1000 days. So that's day 56 of 1000. So now let's get into the technical analysis. So this is the Nasdaq 1-year chart. So if we zoom in, I've obviously got all the support and resistance lines marked up, and the movement is in candlestick. So if I go into it, if I zoom in, you can see that, the Nasdaq tried to break the resistance at just under 14,250. It failed, and today what's happening is it's gone down. So it's quite possible that it could test the support again at 13750. But alternatively, the latest candlestick looks like a hammer. So again, it could continue all the way up to that resistance line and then break it. So you've just got to watch and see what's going to happen, and just observe the news. If there's good news in the market, it's going to break that resistance and it's going to try and get above 14,250. If there's bad news, it's going to go back to 13,750. So it's really important to watch these levels to find out where the market direction is and where it could be headed to. So that's the Nasdaq 1-year chart. So let's have a look at the Tesla 1-year chart. So what's happening with the Tesla 1-year chart? So I've got all the support and resistance lines marked up in green. I've got the blue trend lines T1, T2, T3, but these are broken now. The new trend line is T4, T5, and it's a downward trend line. So eventually it's going to break this downward trend line and then start heading back upwards. So let's zoom in to see what's happening. So as you can see, it broke the 900 resistance quite substantially. And then today what's happening is it's testing it. So it's at $906. So if it stays above 900, that's going to form the new support. And then if there's good news, if there's strength in the market, it's going to go to the next resistance level, which is around 950. And then if it breaks that, then it's going to go and try and head to the MA50 level, which is at $985. And if it breaks that, then it's broken that trend line, which is T4, and then hopefully it's going to start going up more and more. It could return to the all-time high, so this is a great time to buy. As a long-term investor, I'm trying to buy as much as possible. I've added to my portfolio. If I had more money, I would add even more to it. So, you know, anything under $1,000, I'm trying to buy. Anything near the support, I'm trying to buy. If it goes down back to the MA 200 level, I'm a buyer there. So, you know, I know that this is a fantastic stock. It has a great future. So anything under 1,000 is a bonus for me. So that's the Tesla 1 year chart. So if we zoom in and look at the Tesla 6-month chart, you can see quite clearly that, you know, it has the 900 level has become the new support, and then it's just a matter of the news that comes out, whether the strength in the market is going to go to the next resistance level, which is at 950. And again, if it breaks that down, breaks through that, then it's going to go to the next resistance level, which is $985, which coincides with the MA 50 level. So, you know, what I'm doing at the moment is just watching if there's more opportunities, and if I have money available, then I'm going to try and buy as much as possible near the support levels. So that's the Tesla 6-month chart. So let's have a look at the RSI analysis for Tesla. So as you can see, previously RSI was trending upwards, but then it broke quite violently and it returned to around 40. But now what's happened, it's gone up and it's gone down again, and it's at 45.72. So if it starts to go up again, it's going to form a higher low, which means, you know, there's strength in RSI. And if that is the case, then it's quite possible that it could go above the 50 level. If that happens, then the momentum is going to be with the bulls, and then when the price starts to rise, it's going to rise really fast. So, you know, watch this level. If the RSI is going above 50, then, you know, there's momentum building up, and then that should be reflected in price. So that's the RSI analysis for Tesla. Let's have a look at the MACD analysis now. So as you can see, there's been a bullish crossover. The black line has crossed over or touched the red line and gone above the red line now. So now there's clear distance between the red and the black line. And, you know, if you have a look at the MACD histogram now, it's in positive territory. This again could be a false signal and Tesla could fall again. But, you know, it's like the tide is turning, and it's going from the power is going from the bears to the bulls. So this is a time to watch this stock. If the histogram keeps on rising, then, you know, the price is going to rise as well. And if the black line continues to rise faster than the red line and goes into positive territory, that's going to be a really bullish signal. And it's quite possible that Tesla could return to the all-time highs again. So, you know, this is a great point for me to buy as a long-term investor. You know, this is kind of like the bottom, if, you know, that makes sense. So, you know, this is a great price to buy in. And if you've got a long horizon, if you've got a long-term horizon, then, you know, this is a great opportunity to get in. So that's the MACD analysis on Tesla. So let's have a look at the RSI analysis let's look at the candlestick analysis on Tesla. So as you can see, if I zoom in, it's showing a really small red candlestick. So again, I think what's happening is there's a bit of selling in the market, but, you know, it's staying above the 900 level, which is important. So every time the sellers try to push the price down, the buyers are buying at 900. So this is a point that the buyers are trying to defend. So if they can defend this point, and then what happens is once all the sellers have been flushed out, the buyers will try to take the price to around 950 and then break that as well. So again, it's looking kind of bullish. It's looking like it's a turnaround now. So you just watch this and see what happens. So that's the Tesla candlestick analysis. So what are the key points to remember? So Tesla finished above $900 yesterday and has now settled around the 900 level, which is going to be the new support. For me, this is a great place to buy because it's near the support, and, you know, RSI is rising, momentum is rising, MACD is looking positive, and, you know, I don't want the price to get too ahead of itself, and then I don't want to buy when it's at 1500. I don't want to buy when it's at 1600. I'd rather be buying now when it's at 900, 850, 800. If it goes down even further, then I'm still a buyer. For the MACD, there's a clear distance between the black and red line, and there has been a bullish crossover. The histogram is also in positive territory. So again, this is marking something of a turnaround. So the power is going from the bears to the bulls, and, you know, things are looking good for price going forward. So, you know, just keep watching the MACD to see what happens, because, you know, this is a signal that the price could be increasing now. So again, the next thing is RSI has dipped slightly, But if it forms a higher low, that means it's going to continue to trend upwards. And if it breaks the 50 level, then the momentum will be with the buyers. And if it surpasses 50, then it could go down to the all-time highs again. And you never know, it could keep on going up and up if there's more good news for Tesla and there's strength in the market. So those are the key points to remember. So what are my buying levels? So my buying levels are at 900. If it breaks that, it's 850. If it breaks that, it's 824. And if it breaks that, it's 725. So I've got my buying levels all marked up. I'm being all mechanical about this. I'm processing my emotions, getting them out of the way, and I'm buying at these levels. I know that Tesla is a brilliant company. It's a fantastic growth story. It could be one of the greatest growth stories ever told. So I'm trying to buy at these levels to keep my cost basis down. My main concern is to keep my cost as low as possible, because I don't want to be buying at the higher price. I'd rather be buying at the lower price and make my capital work harder for me, because my price target is $3,400 in 1,000 days. And if I can buy it for less money, I'll be making more profit overall. So those are my buying levels. So what is my plan now? So my plan is to continue to dollar cost average into Tesla shares and buy at regular intervals no matter what. And if there's a dip or something, I'm going to try and buy even more. I'm going to keep buying at the support levels, and I'm going to try and buy as much as possible under the $1,000 level. And if it's near the MA200, I'm going to try and buy even more. If it breaks that, then I'm going to try buying even more. So it's just a question of raising enough money and having enough money on the side. So when the price goes to these levels, then I can buy at a very low price. I can get a great company at a very low price. So finally, I'm not going to sell my position. For me, as I keep on saying, this is a forever stock. I'm going to keep it over the long term. The minimum number of days I'm going to keep it open is 1,000. And whatever happens, I'm going to keep it open. And I'm not going to sell anything. After 1,000 days, I'm still going to keep it. It's a forever stock for me, and I'm going to sell it whenever I need to, for my financial independence or early retirement. So that's my plan for now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Join me on my journey to see if I can keep this position open for 1,000 days. Join me to see if I can build my position to 300 shares in Tesla, and join me to see if my calculations are correct and if I can make $1 million in 1,000 days. So join me and see what happens. Finally, I appreciate any likes, and I'll read all your comments. I appreciate your subscription. I hope to bring you value, and I wish you all the best on your investment journey. And until the next update, have a great day, and I wish you all the best.